Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Our temperature, hot but not. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Into the box, Jay Bruce. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Tried to crush that. Working on striking out the side in the first. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Ender Inciarte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Phillips. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. No one out with a runner at second. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs, so I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
So stepping in, Matt Adams. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Michael Conforto.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
Curtis Granderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. 1-0 pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Right side. Gloved by Walker. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And in the outfield, Michael Conforto. He's had to learn how to play on the corners. He was a center fielder in college, but now playing on the corners, he's had to learn all the angles. But it looked like he caught on quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tyler Flowers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Must be expecting the hitter to go the other way as the outfield shifts to the right. We'll see if that has an impact. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from SunTrust Park near Atlanta.
Leading off with the Mets.
So coming to the plate, Rene Rivera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. Ruiz is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher Zach Wheeler.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler. Here comes the first pitch. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Third baseman number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready for another chance. Jose Reyes 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, R.A. Dickey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Pitcher R.A. Dickey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And he's retired, 1 away.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ender Inciarte. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Runners off for second. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So there's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And that misses ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And not in time as the run scores. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. The 0-1 looks at a curveball called for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Nick Markakis becomes out number 2 this inning. Tyler Flowers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side. Here's Neil Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rode that one right out of here.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out of play off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Kemp is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Rio Ruiz. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Ground ball right side. Duda's up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 19, R.A.
Digging in for his second at bat, R.A. Dickey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
You talk about cardinal rules that you do not want to break. That's one of them. Pitcher getting a hit on 0-2. There is no way he should be getting a knock right there. And he did.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. 1-1. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Catcher, Rene Rivera.
Digging in to try it again, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
Hit on the ground to short.
Swanson picks it up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Brandon Phillips.
Ball one.
Outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Matt Adams now. And there he goes towards second. A little bouncer. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
After it is Granderson. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Zach Wheeler. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he pops him up back behind second base. Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled back. The next 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Granderson is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's grounded foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Standing in now, R.A. Dickey, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves strand one. They lead it 2-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But
Leading
before we get
Mets,
it started, let's take a
the
look
right
there at the
fielder,
game
number 19,
summary to this point. Now some action out in the
Bruce.
bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Kemp has a read on it. He's got it one away.
First baseman number 21.
Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2. Three.